Great rising team, great rising. Hope you're all having a great morning so far. So let's take a look real quick at these pairs, right? We'll go through them. I know there's a lot of pairs today that moved overnight, so we will talk about those, go over those real quick. As we can see, AU was specifically one that moved. Beautiful moves, man. I mean, I guess, whenever it's a news week, I hate trading it because you just never know when price is gonna move. Right, was expecting a little bit more of a pullback to look for another entry, but price, as soon as that news hit last night, went straight into the lows. So AU, we already know we gotta skip. ADR was already hit. EA is another one. We were expecting price to come up to the top to give us a new weekly high. Also, didn't really give us an entry an entry. It didn't give us an opportunity to enter. Right, as soon as that news hit, just straight into profit. So let's keep going. ECAD, we're still making lower lows and lower highs, so I'm still not gonna be convinced to trade this one until we start making higher highs and higher lows, so I'm just gonna let this one go. EU, STP for the day's already hit, but gave us beautiful entries. Right, gave us beautiful entries at 4 in the morning, exactly what we were wanting to see. Right, the only difference, I wanted to see price give us a pullback into the 30-minute low to then give us this break of structure to then give us the pullback, but price ended up just giving us the pullback pretty much up until 11 p.m. and then from 11 to 4 a.m. we got the retest of the zone to then continue to push to the top side. So EU pretty much already done for the day. GA, same thing as the other pairs, right? STP ADR was already hit with the news that hit overnight. GCAD, we're still consolidating, making lower lows and lower highs, so right now I'm just gonna skip this one. GJ, same thing as AU and the other pairs, right? As soon as the news hit overnight, it just went directly down, right? Just continued that downtrend push. Exactly what we talked about. There's two things that are going to happen. We're either going to get a break of structure to continue the pullback to the top side, or we're just going to get that break of structure retest at the low of the zones to then continue that push to the bottom. For GU, let's take a look, right? We're still at the lows, still making lower lows and lower highs. Let's look at ADR. So ADR is 59. $39 pips is STP. And again today, let's not forget, guys, we do have news today at 8:15. So in an hour we have news, and then we have news at 8:30, and then we have news at 9:45 and 10 and 2 o'clock. So most likely there's really not going to be any trades today for me on my side. But I do just want to keep this updated. Again, GU is a pair I just kind of want to wait for price to start giving me higher highs and higher lows before I could take a trade. Before I could look for an entry, I want to see higher highs and higher lows. So we'll continue to monitor it. US 30 moved overnight, gave us that push to the top side, gave us higher high, higher low. Right now, this is the break that we were talking about. Right now that we have this break gave us this low, which I'm going to use the body of this red candle and the wick of this green candle. And so we know we're trading between this 30-minute low now and these 30-minute highs over here. The US 30 for the day is already done. USD CAD is still consolidating at the top of the zone. I'm not going to trade it. USD ZAR making counter trend moves. I'm not going to trade it. Gold. Alright, so gold, the STP hasn't been hit yet, so this could be a good one. Bearish 4-hour candle. And right now we're still trading between this 30-minute high and this 30-minute low, so kind of just got to wait it out for this one. You want to see price give us an indication as to where price wants to go. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so tired this morning. We do have an engulfing candle here at the low in the 1-hour time frame, but it's in the middle between the 30-minute high and the 30-minute low. So again, anything that you see in the middle of the zones are usually fake outs, right? It's could price come back down to the zone, right? And then as soon as you get into the zone, could it do something like this? Yeah, and that would be ideal because we have this engulfing candle here. But we also understand that right now price is still making lower lows and lower highs. So could price just completely ignore it and continue that downtrend push to the bottom? Absolutely. So gold for right now is just going to be a little bit of a patient game. Firstly, the first thing we got to just take care of, right, is this 30-minute high. How is price going to react to this 30-minute high? Right? Is price going to give us another push to the top? Is it going to give us a rejection? Right, that's pretty much what we want to wait for. And at this moment, price is just still giving us higher highs and higher lows. Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is, dude, come on, bro. There's 2 days in a row where exactly what I'm expecting on US 30 and Bitcoin, they do opposite. Like, come on, bro. Hurry up. Hurry up. Please. I'm hungry. I gotta eat. I gotta feed the family. Please. Yeah, so right now for Bitcoin, this is what I'm waiting for still. I want to see a pullback. So literally the exact same thing that US 30 is doing. Literally, like the exact same thing that US 30 is doing is what I'm expecting Bitcoin to do. But right now, again, we say this every week, not every week, every end of the month. Right? Again, this is the worst time to be trading. Not personally, not in my opinion. No, statistically speaking, as traders, the end of the month is the worst time to trade. Just think about it, right? Again, all the news that's going on is nothing new. We always have FOMC, we always have NFP at the end of the month. This is where a lot of volume comes in play. And if you're a trader that doesn't have his psychology set in stone, the reason why this is the hardest week to trade, it's always the end of the month. Not only are bills due, right? Just think about it. Psychologically speaking, if you're a trader and you can't even control your emotions on a regular day, you're not going to be able to control your emotions at the end of the month when bills are due. You're not going to be able to control your emotions on the chart when you see so much volume because you're going to be thinking you're missing out. When again, the market is open every single day, Monday through Friday, right? You have the same type of moves every single day, right? So, psychologically speaking, the end of the month is the worst type of has the worst type of environment to trade. And they do it on purpose, right? They're going to try to steer you, induce you, entice you to try to get into a trade, hit your stop loss. Oh, hit my stop loss because the market makers are tapped into my screen, right? The same conversation we had yesterday. So, listen, again, I'm not in no rush. I wasn't even gonna turn the stream on today. I was not even gonna get out of bed today, right? I'm in no rush to get into these trades. I'll let price do what it has to do. Outside of that, again, let's not forget what we've been talking about for the last couple months too, right? We are at war, right? Not only are we at war outside of the US, inside the US we're at war with ourselves. We just had, again, what happened with Trump. It's a lot of that is going to manipulate how the market is moving. The bombings of Middle Eastern countries that hold the oil reserves, right? All of that is going to mess up the market. Everything. Gold is going to move like crazy. Bitcoin is going to move like crazy. Obviously, US oil is going to move like crazy. The US 30, the indexes are going to move like crazy. Right? For the most part, you're going to have some Forex pairs that are going to move like crazy. Right? Are they moves that we know are going to happen? Absolutely. We know it's going to happen. If we follow market structure, we're going to be okay. We knew this was going to happen. The question just is at what time? When? How? Is it going to give us a pullback? Is it going to give us an entry? Again, Okay, it was a beautiful entry, but the entry's at 3 in the morning, man. I'm deep sleep at that time, right? So I'm in no rush, guys. The markets move every single day, every single week. If you want to trade the end of the month, you go ahead and do that. Just know that there's gonna be news. It's not gonna be nice structure. It's gonna be crazy wicks, crazy movements. Yeah, if you catch it, oh shit, well you didn't make it in a whole month. In 4 trades, you made it in 1 trade. Whoop de doo. Okay, cool. Now do that again consistently every month. If you're banking on news to be able to take profit and to catch a miracle move, then if that's your trading journey and your trading journal and that's your plan, then it's your plan, right? I'm not gonna stop you. So again, I'm not interested really in trading any of this right now. I'm gonna wait it out. We'll sit this one out. We'll wait for price to do what it has to do. Especially US oil, right? We understood this was one of my flip zones. I wanted to see a break of these lows. It gave us a break of the lows, and right now price is just giving me a pullback, right? Yesterday, what did I say? The only thing I don't like about this structure in this zone is the fact that if price would have given us a change of character, which it did, and then it would have given me a pullback and then a break of structure, I would have felt more comfortable talking about this flip zone. But the fact that price just gave us a change of character and all of this is part of the same trend, all of this is part of the same lower low, without giving us a valid break of structure, I was like, it might not work out. This is going to be where a lot of people get faked out. This is where a lot of people, and we said this yesterday on stream, for the last 2 days we've talked about this. This is where a lot of traders who are thinking that this is lower low, lower high, lower low, are going to get into these shorts, thinking that it's going to be a retest to continue that push to the bottom. And they're going to get faked out. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. So, again, I'm in no rush to take these trades. Right? And again, these are things that we know are going to happen. Why? We had 3 days of drop already. After 3 days of drop, the market was chop or rise. We already knew the price wasn't going to continue that push to the bottom today. We saw it coming a mile away before the day even ended yesterday. So, once again, I'm in no rush. I'll let the markets do what they got to do. Really, I got no trades for today. I'm not even gonna. I'll most likely not even look at my charts up until 2 p.m. when we got FOMC, but it's just to kind of see how prices move for the rest of the day. But that's pretty much it, guys. Any questions, let me know. If you guys wanna, message me privately for the people who are gonna watch the recording, you guys could do that as well. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys all have a great day. We'll see you guys later tonight for the isolation session.